What's up everyone, your friendly neighborhood boosted composer here, back with another video, except this time it involves you, the people that interact with my YouTube posts. A few months ago I just started randomly asking questions and people have just been interacting with them and it's been really cool. So I went ahead and weaponized this so that I could farm a YouTube video, and here we are. This is the question that I asked. What are some of your cool and unique perk ideas that would be fun to see in Dead by Daylight? And wow, we got freaking 432 comments. Like, what the fuck? If you left an answer on the post, thank you so much. It truly means a lot to me that people interact with my stuff on YouTube. If this is by any chance the first video that has popped up in your feed by me and you like Dead by Daylight content, then go ahead and subscribe and I promise you it'll be worth it. I'm going to try my hardest to read all of the comments, but there's just no way I'm going to get all of them in the video. So if you don't see yours, please don't take it personally, okay? Whew, here we go. When breaking a gen, you see the aura of all survivors who were working on it regardless of range. All right, so if my interpretation is correct, let's say two survivors are working on this generator. The killer comes towards the generator, they start running, the killer kicks the generator, and then the killer can see the aura. I mean, already that sounds kind of strong. Imagine the survivor goes into a T-wall, L-wall, or a jungle gym. There would just be no mind gaming at all, and the only way that they can get that off of them is if they touch the generator again. Maybe there's some sort of time limit, only 20 seconds or something like that, and maybe there's a big cooldown, or there isn't a cooldown and it's just much less. But then again, it's Dead by Daylight needs more better perks and reasons for people to use them. So I don't know, maybe something cool can be made with that to make it at least a little bit more fair. While carrying a survivor, every other survivors within your terror radius have their aura revealed. Shouldn't that just be what's that perk? Oh, okay, Hangman's Trick. Yeah, isn't that just, well, it's not Hangman's Trick, but Hangman's Trick should just be that. Yeah, I mean, that would be a really useful perk, especially if you had Starstruck and Agitation or something like that. Rest in pieces. When all your hex perks have been used/destroyed, all totems break instantly, and all survivors who broke a totem beforehand will scream and suffer from the exposed status effect. Interesting. A perk making killers breaking actions silent. That would be pretty fun. Boon Mark the Spot. Boon totems will show auras of all objects that can have an aura in its average boon totem radius. Again, another pretty gimmicky perk, but I guess if you really wanted to have an aura reading build, then you could do that. It's just gonna be really weird seeing behavior come up with more and more boon perks when Circle of Healing is literally just the best boon perk that you can have. There's just no need to run any other boon perk. Time heals all wounds. When a generator is completed and you are injured, you gain 30, 40, 50 progress towards your healing bar. Holy crap, that would actually be really cool. Curse to Oblivion. When a totem is cleansed, okay, so this is a killer perk, the aura of the survivor who cleansed it will be revealed for 4, 5, 6 seconds, and you will gain undetectable status effect. Okay, pretty fun. Witch Hunter. Snuffing a boon totem destroys the totem and reveals the survivor who blessed it for 7 seconds. So a direct counter to boon totems, because currently, other than going up and snuffing it, nothing really happens. I think if you're dedicating a perk slot to that, I think that would be a great perk. Okay, Scourge Hook idea. Blood Hunter. Whenever you hook a survivor to a Scourge Hook, you gain 10% haste for 15 seconds. Recorded playback. Whenever you are near an injured survivor, activate ability to copy the survivor's grunts of pain for 15 seconds. So I'm guessing you could put that pressure on yourself, and if the killer chooses incorrectly, they start chasing someone who is the wrong person, basically. So I guess if you wanted to do that and you loved to be chased, then you could probably do that. Hex Roulette. If a survivor destroys an inactive totem, you can rebuild one for a random hex perk. Oh, that's interesting. Exposed base perks, however, have a smaller chance of being picked. That would be really fun. Hex Pump It Up. A dull totem activates as soon as any auras are shown. Pump It Up shows double auras of everything. Essentially, it's like Hex Mindfuck or something like that. Lost Forever. While carrying a survivor to the hook, this perk activates. You become undetectable while carrying the survivor along with their groans. Okay, so being undetectable while you carry someone. I think that would be pretty cool. Like with agitation and maybe Madgrit and Iron Grasp, like you could just out of nowhere try and go and get somebody at a generator or something like that. That would be really fun. Hex Corrupted means when a survivor activates a boon, you can go to the boon and corrupt it. Survivors still see the boon with the blue aura, however, it gains a few effects. All right, I see. So essentially the boon is still helping them, but it's also helping you. I think that would be a pretty cool mechanic. Relentless Presence, your brutality causes the downfall of your prey. When a survivor is downed by a basic attack, all surrounding survivors suffered from the hindered status effect. That's the one where you can't do anything, right? I'm assuming there's a huge cooldown for that, or maybe it's only for like a couple seconds. Like imagine 3 survivors trying to finish the last generator and it's like 99, but you end up downing one of the survivors and then they can't work on it. A survivor perk that charges like Clairvoyance, that when you spend charges, it makes your scratch marks go the opposite direction. I think there should be more of these perks like Diversion, but better than that. Allies from the Shadows, when a survivor stops repairing a generator for 30 seconds, crows will fly to that generator and peck the wires. I wish the crows were a bigger thing in this game, and they really missed that mark with Bird Lady. There should have been more perks with crows. Savior, which is a survivor perk. When a survivor is hooked, the killer's aura is shown to you for 20 seconds. Dude, damn, that's a lot. Poorly executed killer perk. Start the trial with 5 tokens. Each time you are stunned by a pallet, token is consumed. The survivor who dropped the pallet is also stunned for the same duration. That's funny. Persistence. Being chased away from one target won't deter your fiery determination to survive. Whilst working on a generator, press whatever to carry the progression you made on that gen to another generator up to 50%. Ooh, that'd be pretty interesting. Each 4 seconds will remove however much percent. Okay, that's pretty fair. And being downed will remove all the progress. Whoa, that's actually a pretty cool perk. This is a killer perk, Come Home. When a survivor steps in a 10-meter radius of where they initially spawned, they will suffer the exposed status effect for 60 seconds. Dang. Survivor perk, Rebuild. Once per game, you can rebuild any pallet that has been broken by the killer. Silent Destitution. This is a killer perk. You spread confusion and fear as your torture continues. How do you guys come up with this stuff? Survivors lose the ability to hear and see generator progression. Ooh, the sparks from regressing generators are also hidden. In addition, they cannot hear how progressed the generator is. Ooh, that would be really fun killer perk. Don't Give Up, Survivor perk. While the survivor is in the dying state, you can use the active button and carry them on your shoulder. Get Over Here. Once the exit gates are open, Get Over Here activates. Next time you hit a survivor who's in the exit gate area, the entity will block both exit gates for 15 seconds. Dang, dude. This perk right here would instantly end the meta of like letting killers hit you at the end and stuff like that. Survivor perk, Invisibility Cloak. Ooh, if you stand still for 2 seconds, your skin becomes transparent and the killer can't see you basically. So you could, if you wanted to, use this as one of your perk slots, or like this person said, you could just be a Blendette. Overbearing Pressure. Start the match with 3 tokens. Anytime you down a survivor within 7 meters of a breakable object, all of those breakable objects are broken, and then they respawn again. Okay, that's a direct counter to like pallet stuns and pallet saves and stuff like that. If this was actually less, like let's say 20 seconds or 15 or something like that, I legit think this would be a really cool perk. Check this out. This is the killer perk idea. Justice. Any survivor that crouches at least 3 times in 1 second while facing them will be instantly killed from any health state. This is a great one right here. Survivor perk, Twerk. When on death hook, press the action button to twerk to save your life. Boon Energized. Any survivor within the boon's totem range can now recover from the exhausted status effect while they're running. I feel like they're gonna do that at some point. Like that just sounds like a boon totem that is gonna happen. Scourge Hook, Malicious Rage. After hooking 4 survivors, Malicious Rage activates. The next generator hit will regress 100%. Whoa, survivor mains are crying right now. Special Treat. You become obsessed with one survivor. When the obsession is hooked, Special Treat activates. You gain the ability to tell the generator's progress by their intensity for 30 seconds. That's that could actually be a really cool perk idea. I mean, that's like the Wraith has that add-on, which I've always thought should just be like a perk. So that's a really cool perk. Simple killer perk idea: undetectable for the first 60 seconds of the match. That would be like really gimmicky, but yeah, it could be cool. I think it's kind of in the same camp as Lethal Pursuer. Sugar Rush spawns 3 hidden treat boxes around the map that only you can interact with. Once you consume it, you can get 5% haste for 3 seconds. I think, yeah, that's a really cool idea. Like, you bring in a perk and you have to find whatever it is around the map, and then it's, you know, it's a little buff. So I think that's really cool. I have some evil perk ideas. Okay, let's see it. When hooked twice or after reaching the second hook stage, being injured and the killer within 1 meter of you, press the activate button to do a defensive strike on the killer, and they're stunned for 4 seconds. Oh gosh. When a survivor vaults the window, the entity will block it so the killer doesn't vault. If at any time a survivor unhooks themselves, whether by chance or deliverance, they will gain the endurance status effect. I can see that happening. That's not mean. Survivor perk that removes the killer from the game. Well, that's actually called Wake Up. Read between the lines. When you are in chase with the survivor for at least 12, I'm guessing seconds, read between the lines activates. Upon downing a chase survivor or the survivor escaping the chase, all of their perks are revealed to you. However, one of yours will be revealed to the survivors as well. Okay, well, I mean, I'll say that's pretty unique, but you know, also I think it's part of the game to just kind of always guess or to not know what survivors bring in, and like, it's cool during a match, like, okay, the killer has this, and this, so their last one might be this. So I think that's always a fun part of the game. A perk that spawns 3 exit gates at the end of the game. One of them is false. Survivors wouldn't know until they opened it. Oh, damn. Same can be done for generators, like a false generator, and they wouldn't know until they finish it. Ooh, that would be fun. That would be really fun. Shadowborn but survivor. Well, I mean, you can already do that. It's called stretch res. Dead hard but for killer. Yes. Killer perk Hell's Escape allows killers to be able to disconnect after some. Oh my god, y'all are just wilding now. All right, I think that's it. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. And guess what? I have a little surprise for you. Ooh, what's this? This is the next remix / music video. I don't even know what we're doing here on this channel, but it's here. It's coming out next week. I think it's going to be coming out next Wednesday. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm actually very positive that it's going to come out on Wednesday because I'll have all this weekend to finish it. And if I need to do any last minute tweaks, I can do that on Monday and Tuesday. This one is literally my favorite one so far. And quite honestly, the biggest one that I've made. And I've put the most work into it. If you're by any chance someone who is just now stumbling across my video and you don't know exactly why this might have ended up on your feed, just go to my YouTube channel and watch my remix playlist, and yeah, that's why my channel gained popularity. It's kind of like the dumbest thing to have a channel get popular for, but you know what? We're out here, we're doing it because it's fun. Anyways, peace out everyone. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.